Well, Coach, it's been an interesting offseason.
It has.
We had a
3-4
coaching change, and we had another coaching change, and so just tell me what this transition has been like for you, because I think you were already on the staff.
I was already on staff. So the great thing, when I try to think of it, is always at the best interest of the kids. So being a person that was already on staff, a guy that they trust, a guy that they know going to discipline them when they're wrong, a guy that's going to hold them high in expectations, it was an easy transition for me, and I had an opportunity to keep a lot of guys that was already on staff. So that we won't have to keep changing things. I do believe that some change is bad, but also some change is good as long as we do it the right way. So it's been an fairly easy transition for me.
What's the summer been like for the players? I mean, like I said, there's a change, and we think there's going to be a coach, but then there's not going to be a coach, and there's some uncertainty. What's that been like?
It's been kind of hard, but we all stuck together and worked hard and got better every day. Came out there grinding every day.
Yeah, just looking forward to the upcoming season. Continue to work.
Coach, just tell me a little bit about your background.
Jared Davenport. I went off to Montgomery, Alabama State. I got a job real quickly right after college, and I was able to coach at Johnny Carr. Then I came to Birmingham, and I had the opportunity to serve as offensive coordinator last year, and that leads us to where we're at right now.
And so, what's the, like you said, you were there last year. What are there major schematic changes that you want to make, or will this be very similar to what you guys did last year?
We're definitely going to build on what we did last year, but one of the things that I'm going to focus on this year is two things, and I talk to kids about it all the time. We're going to have to be very physical this year. We got to find ways to be physical, and we got to compete. We got to compete. We got to be the one that deliver the blow. We're going to not sit back and let somebody hit us, and then we start to play in the second quarter. Now, we want to come out the gate hitting. If it's trick plays, whatever it's going to take to come out the door and hit somebody in the mouth, that's what we want to do this year. And we want to remain physical throughout the game.
What has off-season and summer workouts been like?
Oh, it's been great. One of the things I try to do, and the kids, they'll tell you that's different. And the good thing about our students is because they are comfortable with me, they're very honest with me. I try to do things to build teams to come together as a team. Like we do, I grill hot dogs for them every Thursday. Just trying to keep everybody together. Another thing we do different this year, unfortunately, we don't have a home field on campus, so we have to go play all our home games at Lawson. Well, for me, it feels like every time we go up there, it's an away game because we don't practice on that field. So, fortunately, from coaching in Montgomery, I have my CDL. So, I got in contact with the transportation, and I go get a bus every Wednesday. We go practice there. Worked it out with them. We worked it out with Lawson Field, so when school year starts, we'll be going twice a week, so we can get used to that field because we got 6 home games this year, and we don't want that field to be the first time we step on the field. Another thing I did was I reached out to our feeder middle school. Just got to talk with Coach Graham over at Oswego. On tomorrow, Wednesday, when we go to Lawson Field, they're going to come to Lawson Field after us, and they're going to have an opportunity to practice because they play their games there. So we're just trying to build as a community. The great thing is I got a lot of support from the alumni and the community that they're really backing me on what I'm trying to do with this program. So, like I said, just try to do team activities. We got a day we're going to go to church Sunday together. Just trying to always keep us together as a group and coaches.
For the players, what's the biggest change y'all see?
Discipline, like real discipline. I mean,
discipline. They got way better. Like they all listening. We all together at one.
And I try not to be a hard, but I'm just big on this, man. I have high expectations, which I'm gonna be honest. And I tell them, and I know a lot of people, they think this is unrealistic, but my expectation is a state championship. But the only way we're going to get there, we got to start with being disciplined. So like right now, I have another player that's supposed, that is supposed to be with us, but he decided to miss a day of workout. And for whatever reason, he missed a day of workout. So I'm just about what's right. These young men right here come every day to practice. They do everything they're supposed to do. When it's time to get our sprints and everything we do, they don't complain, and that's right. And we're gonna continue to do things right.
Coach, tell us about some players that we may have not seen from Woodlawn last year that might be stepping up into roles this year that are not here with you, that you might fill, without giving away too much. So we give away your secret.
Oh boy, that's a secret. Now we got a couple players that has been ineligible in the past that work hard to get their grades in the right place so that they will be eligible. Went to credit recovery, now they're eligible. We unfortunately to the rezone we've lost a couple players, but we hope to gain. I spoke with my principal a couple of days ago, and he said that we're going to be the second largest high school. So hopefully, when school starts, we'll be able to get a couple more of those players to come on. But like I said, the good thing is they're coming into a discipline program, so it's not going to be a hard transition. Come in, do things the right way, and we're going to be successful.
Coach, just before we go any further, I just want to make sure I get it right. Spell your first name.
Jerry, Jerry.
And the last name is?
Davenport.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I've gotten him wrong before.
That's okay.
Who's going to be at kicking duties for you this year?
Oh, we got Coach Turner. He's new on our staff. He's going to be over special teams and all the kicking duties for us.
I mean, who's going to be kicking for you? You know yet?
Oh, no, sir. Not yet.
Not yet. You know, return man?
Oh, these will be my return guys.
Your return guys right here. Okay.
I'm the
Gotcha.
coach too.
You were talking about building a program and all that, and social media is a big thing in this day and age for the guys themselves. I'm going to come to you, Coach. But start over here. What do you do with social media during the week, game day? What do you do?
Post a lot, like ready for the game and all that.
Do you scout other teams?
No, not really. Yeah, I just like on game day. I just watch like a lot of YouTube, like a lot of highlights, getting ready for the game, so I can just stay focused and like take my mind off of something. Like,
Coach, how do you handle social media with the team? And
Well, we have our conversation. They'll tell you we have devotion every morning. Sometimes it's a religion based. A lot of times it's just what's on my heart. When I want to talk about effort, and we have the talks about social media because we know at the next level a lot of our athletes get in trouble because of social media. And when they're going to college, the college coaches are looking at the social media. So try to stay on top of the social media. And what we have positive social media. We have we have our Woodlawn basketball page. We have our Woodlawn football page. And what we try to do is like highlight practice players of the week, things of that, to show them how to use social media in a positive way.
This is your first head coaching job, I believe.
At Woodlawn, yes, sir.
And so, I think it's just human nature. When you're an assistant coach, you probably always think, boy, I wish we could do this, or I would do that. Are there one or two things you've already done from that kind of bank of ideas that maybe you built up as an assistant?
Yeah, and it's small things. It's and they said it, and it's just my thing. It's all about discipline, Unfortunately, and they'll tell you they kind of lost their locker room because I'm a guy of order and being disciplined, doing things the right way. So me and a couple of my assistant coaches, we went up there and we did it the right way. We taught them how to keep your locker room clean. And that's one of the things I always say. When I get this team, I'm gonna control this locker room issue. I don't want to hear this person took this person took that. I'm gonna teach them how to be men and put things in order. So I got a system now where we got two hangers. One hanger you got your jersey, one hanger you got your pants, and that's how I want to see it every day. So I see when that happens, then they'll understand. It's not just on the football field. I want you to be disciplined. If I walk into your house tomorrow, I want it to look just like this. I want to be disciplined on and off the field. So even when you get to college, this how you got to deal with a roommate now. So I just want to teach them how to be men. And I think I'm spending a lot of time. Another thing, big. This year I have an academic advisor. It's something I did in Montgomery. I was very successful. This year I had to move practice from the morning to the evening because I got a lot of kids in credit recovery or summer school. So what I decided to do, I was going to bring an academic advisor, somebody to check their grades often to make sure they're on the right track. Because to me, and it's just me, I know I'm a football coach and I'm supposed to be here for football, but I care less about that. Academics is more important than anything to me. So I got an academic coach that's going to be checking on their grades. Coach Davenport should call me. Coach Davenport, he didn't do well on that test. And at that point, I can't worry about what the game plan is. He need to go and retake that test, or he need to go get tutored on that test. Because I got a couple good friends that's coaching at the college level. They tell me all the time they don't have ACT score, they don't have a grade point, everything. no matter how great of an athlete he is, they're not gonna get looked at. So I want to fix that immediately.
So it seems like you're really concentrating on that because we see, as media, we see a lot of guys that are great athletes, but they don't have the GPA and the grade point level to go to the next level.
Correct.
So they just wind up, high school is it for them. So for the players, how has that been? Has it been a big adjustment for you guys to go into that world? Because that's huge. You know, I mean, if you don't have the grade point average, ain't no college going to look at you. I don't care if you're the next Bo Jackson or the next whatever. They're not going to touch you. So has that been a big adjustment for you guys?
Yeah, a real big one. Like, I had to take credit recovery. So, yeah, it's been a big adjustment. I mean, me going in as a freshman, I know by seeing the people that in credit recovery that, like, I got to keep my grades up and stay out the way, not get into trouble.
And that's gonna be a requirement. That's not optional with me in leadership. That's not optional. I'm gonna have somebody watching that grade, so you're not gonna come to press and say, Coach, I did good on that test. No, I'm gonna know whether you did good on that test. You're not gonna just tell me because I'm gonna have my academic advisor gonna keep a photo on every kid. So I know that's one of those things that's not optional. You know, we want to win football, but I want you to be great students.
You know, you talk about football and there's no secret that you guys struggled last year. How do you go about trying to rebuild program with the struggles and trying to end this losing streak?
Well, we got to build confidence. That's why we have when we in spring and when we have an opportunity to play around with the football, we try to be very competitive. It's one-on-one drills. Like, don't let your man beat you. Like, what are you gonna do different? And so we try to be very competitive. I also think from coaching on the staff last year, we had 2 or 3 games that we probably should have won, but it came down to conditioning and like I said earlier, we may have got hit and we didn't get back up. So and they'll tell you we'll stop right in the middle of practice and let's run. All right, now what you gonna do after this? So we definitely trying to be in great condition, and we just want to be competitive, like. You know, but I want it to be a controlled competitiveness. Like, we're not gonna get mad and go hit somebody. No. I saw it on ESPN the other day with the Cleveland Browns. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna work together. We're gonna be competitive. We're gonna make the player across the field better.
Y'all are in one of the toughest regions in the area.
Absolutely.
No doubt. You know, you've got Ramsey and Briarwood, Pleasant Grove in your area.
We got Woodlawn out here.
Woodlawn.
That's right. We the tough team.
Like that. Like the positive. For the players, like Josh said, it's a 1-9 season last year. What have you guys done in the offseason personally to prepare to make it better this year?
Like he said, we in the off season we all together. All of us as one. We working hard together.
Well, what's the motto?
Where there's unity, there's weakness.
Where there's unity, there's strength.
I mean, where there's unity, there's strength. Where there's devotion, there's weakness.
Where there's division.
Where there's division, there's weakness.
What have you done in the offseason to prepare to get better and make it a better season? Personally, what have you done?
Hitting the weight room hard, getting stronger. Like he said, conditioning, like being really running and grinding.
Going into a new discipline, new era for the players, has it been a big adjustment for you guys in the locker room? Like you said, hanger for everything, making sure everything's clean.
Well, we really ain't got our locker room back yet, so I mean.
They're gonna get it back one day, but they gotta earn it back.
Yeah, we gotta earn it back.
So right now they're in the PE locker room. And
let's grow.
Yeah, but I will say that they don't know I see it, but when I walk into the PE locker room, they got all their shoes lined up. They're learning. The only way you're gonna do it is the right way. And I truly believe that if we continue to do things the right way and they learn to earn their way, football will come. Football will come.
Yeah, because in college, if you take them to a college locker room, they'll see how that is versus a high school locker room.
And they don't know that's in the plan. I got an opportunity to get Coach Ruffin at Miles, the head coach. He gave me a cell phone number. Like I said, I got my CDL, so he told us we can come over to practice. I'm going to tell them, but one day they gonna just like when we came to Lawsfield, they'd show up and I'm saying, all right, y'all, let's go.
Coach Ruffin runs a rough schedule over there for that boy.
He told me it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
About a third of the team is gone by the end of the season because they can't keep up with his discipline.
Right.
Anything else you think we need to know about your program and this team?
I appreciate the guys for working hard. I really appreciate the community. They have really embraced me. The teachers in the building, we want them to be on our side. I got a good relationship with the teachers. I got a principal that's really backing me. I met with him this morning. Hey, Coach, what can I do to make you successful? My athletic director backing me. I got coaching staff that Coach, and it's always kind of different when you're coming from a place on the staff, and then you get a head coach or some, over the guys that was there with you. But I know that they don't look at it that way. They look at it, okay, Coach, you're a leader. And then I tell them all the time when I meet, look, I'm a leader. The football stuff, that's what I got y'all for. Let me work on being a great leader, and some of the small things that look bad or where we didn't compete, I can fix that. And I think this is going to be the year where everyone see a major turnaround. And if it's going to be wins because that's our goal, but we're going to be the most disciplined team you see.
Coach, what kind of offense are we going to see this year from you guys?
We're going to...
what style are you going to be?
We're going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to come right at you. We spend a lot of time in the weight room, and we are starting to see the results. We're being very competitive. We're being very physical, so we're going to come at you. It's going to come down to who's strong, and I know what we've been doing in the weight room, we should be the stronger team.
So you're going to more of a power run game this year?
Yes, sir.